Hey everybody, Jordan here, and today I'm going to go a little bit on the lighter side. As you can probably tell by the picture, that's the picture you're going to be seeing the whole time, because this is the lighter side. This is Serious Talk, first episode that I have wanted to do for a very long time. So, to start off this series, I wanted to tell you something about that I wrote all the way back on July 19th on a random night at around 3 o'clock in the morning, around the same time I'm recording this, just because I feel that it's important for people to hear, as I've always wanted to say it, but I had no way to get it across to a huge amount of people. And I really do think that this is something important that people need to hear, and that I truly do believe in, and have believed in for a long time. So it's about a page and a half on Google Docs, and this is what I wrote. I'm tired of the evil, tired of the anger, the sadness. Humans can just sit there and complain, talk about how things need to be done. People love to talk, but no one ever steps up when it's time to actually do something about the problems we have. The greatest men and women in history were great, not because they accomplished great things, but because they actually stood up. I know an America that is a place built on principles of freedom and equality, which take nothing but constant and consistent hard work. No one is willing to put in that work anymore. No one is willing to take initiative and do something about anything. Problems build on problems, band-aids are added onto band-aids. And no one trusts anymore. But can you blame them? There is so much kept secret from us, not only by the government and big corporations, but by your neighbor or even your own family. Kids are taught not to trust, and that's not the America we have been in the past. That is not the building blocks to build a country and society upon. Honesty and justice are two things that this country has always promised, but have never been able to fulfill. And what's keeping us from these achievements? It's not the government, not the corporations, not a foreign power or terrorist group. It's us. We're the problem and the solution. I often feel like I have no power. When this country has promised, the country is the people's country. Elections are a popularity contest, and it wouldn't even surprise me, or probably most of the American people, if they were fixed. And by most of the American people, I mean those who actually pay attention. I'm 16 years old, and I am as involved as possible, not because I want to, but because I have to. I owe it to God that I carry his dream, even if it feels like no one else will. This country is not perfect, but no country is. No society is. We have had our problems, but instead of being allowed to move past them, people make us focus on the past. If you keep looking back, you'll lose sight of the future. I am deathly afraid that this country is losing herself, losing her morals. What would we do without freedom, liberty, and the American dream? This country was built on hard work, built by immigrants willing to sacrifice themselves for future projects and progress, and that they would never live to see happen, but to allow their children to experience it. Everyone today is selfish and greedy. Nothing can be done unless there is something in it for them, or they want immediate results. There are good people still in this country, but people who still demonstrate the Republican system of doing what's best for all, and not just yourself. These people are outnumbered 10 to 1 by the people that would rather take the easy way with welfare or abusing the government in some way. Lazy. It's just all lazy. We can't allow ourselves to get too comfortable. Can't allow ourselves to become too dependent. Can't allow ourselves to lose who we are. We are Americans, and you, just like me, should be damn proud of that. That is what I wrote on July 19th at 3 o'clock in the morning, because that's how I feel. Obviously, if you're not an American, you won't truly understand what I mean by this, but if you are, this is who we are. This is what we've become. This is what Reagan, Washington, Lincoln, every great president has warned about. This current administration has been on a collision course to ruin this country. The former administration, or 2 or 3 before it, didn't help. We need a strong leader. We need people to stand up and fight for what is right, to fight for the America that our forefathers and that our founding fathers wrote in the Constitution of the United States of America. You can't take our freedom for granted. You can't take our independence for granted. It's scary at times how we're losing ourselves, how we're losing everything. And I'm talking out of the heart now. I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing people give up. I'm tired of people talking. I'm tired of people doing nothing. I'm taking action. This is how I'm taking action. To spread the word. To do whatever I can to show that this country and to show support for this country and to show that it is the greatest country in the world. Because it is the greatest country in the world. And there's no doubt about that. But I don't know for how long it can continue to be that way. We can't forget who we are. We cannot forget who we came from. We cannot forget what we are. I'm going to thank you all for watching. And that has been Serious Talk Episode 1. I hope you did enjoy. Goodbye, and God bless.